Alright, welcome back guys, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video talking about Power Rangers Beast Morphers, the TV show, as well as some new news regarding the toy line done by Hasbro. So if Power Rangers or Power Rangers Beast Morphers is something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way don't miss any more Power Rangers news or videos from me in the future. Now let's begin. So first up, we got some news regarding for episode 1. Now, the episode will be titled Beasts Unleashed, and it'll air on March 2nd at a new time at 8 a.m. on Nickelodeon still. Now, the synopsis for this episode reads, scientists tap into the morphing grid, but an evil virus corrupts the technology, and a new team of Power Rangers is formed to defend the grid from evil. Now, this is exciting. Now, first off, I want to say I really hope they don't kind of do some kind of copy of the Shattered Grid storyline or anything like that. I feel like just talking about the grid itself makes me nervous that they might do something where they copy something from Shattered Grid. I don't know. But the virus, I know a lot of fans want this to be connected to R.P.M. Personally, I would rather them do something different. I don't care if they will team up with R.P.M. or do a team up episode, but I don't want it to be connected to R.P.M. I want Hasbro to go into this with a clean slate. I want them to go in and have it be their own show. No backup storyline or continuation of a former season. Do their own thing. I know fans really want the whole, R.P.M. Beast Morphers connection. As much as I think that'd be cool, but I'd rather have Hasbro and Beast Morphers work with their own thing. Don't use what other people have already done or copy what other people have already done. Do their own. Went on into the toy line now. We did get some figure releases for the main 3 Rangers. First up, we got the Red Ranger, Devin Daniels. Now, I do like the kind of look of the Ranger. I'm interested to see how the toys will differ now that it's moved over to Hasbro, since they were formerly owned by Saban America, or however you pronounce it. But I'm very interested to see what goes on here. Can I just mention, now let me know how you feel about this in the comment section down below, but I feel like the name for the Red Ranger is extremely stupid, like Devin Daniels. I don't know, are they catering to kids, or is it just me that finds it extremely stupid? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but this Red Ranger figure looks really, really, really cool, and I'm excited to get it. I'm a huge figure collector, and I just can't wait to get it to add to my collection, because it does look very cool, and it's got a lot more accessories than I feel like a lot of the former PR toys have had, like in the past couple years. I feel like you just got kind of simple little things. Sure, these still look simple, but they look a little bit more detailed than some of the former toys that Saban did. Moving over to the Blue and Yellow Rangers, we got Ravi J, I think that's how you pronounce the name, and Zoe Reeves. Now, the Blue Ranger is really cool looking too. I really like the weaponry they're giving them. I don't know, the accessories on these figures are just, I feel like they're hitting a home run a lot better than, I don't know, maybe I'm just sick and tired of Bandai and them doing stuff that I just didn't really like, or just how Power Rangers have been in the past few years, but I'm very hyped right now. I'm keeping my expectations low. I always try to do that due to the past 8 years of PR kind of being weak and underwhelming. But I am hoping that they improve this season. I think they have great potential to improve. And the figure line done by Hasbro is just making me feel a little more better. Especially since they pushed back the premiere a lot later. I'm hoping we get either no hiatus or a shorter hiatus than we've gotten in the past few years. But even these figures are really looking great. The Yellow Ranger is just as cool. I really like how the detail on them. I don't know if it's the animals, since we haven't gotten that in a while, but the animal look on their masks are really cool. Really helps distinguish them. I don't know. It just reminds me of some Jungle Fury and Wild Force, which were 2 of my favorite seasons. I know some people thought they were more of the weaker seasons, but I really like Jungle Fury and Wild Force. And these figures kind of give me those vibes again. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me just trying to have hope that these seasons will be good, but they really do look like Hasbro is stepping up their game and making some good moves, in at least in the toy line. Just hope the TV show is as good as these toys are looking. Next, we got Blaze, one of the antagonists. Now, I'm really excited that we're getting a evil ranger again. I feel like that was something that was lost in the Neo Saban era, mainly due to kind of Nickelodeon gearing the show more towards kids. I'm really hoping Hasbro changes that and we get some more cool stuff from the villain side. And this figure looks really cool. It's probably one of my favorite figures I've seen in a very, very long time from the Power Rangers villain side. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the villain characters are cool, but I don't know, something about Evil Ranger is really making me excited for this. I've heard they've done a lot of kind of like original footage for America with the Evil Ranger, so that's even got me hyped. I don't follow the Japanese stuff, the Sentai stuff, so I have zero clue. I'm going into this blind, but I hear that the Evil Ranger in the Sentai is only featured towards the end of the season, so I'm excited to see what they do with him if they actually have some new and original footage. Plus, I feel like they would be releasing this now if he was going to be... They wouldn't be releasing this now if he wasn't in early in the season. So I'm excited to see what goes on there. Then we got a figure for the henchmen. I have no idea what these guys are called, but it does look kind of cool. It looks different. Something about it does remind me though of like the Cyclobots or some of the things from Zeo and Time Force. I don't know, something about it reminds me of that. I don't know. I'm not sure what the whole Beast Morphers Sentai is based on. If you know, let me know in the comment section down below. But I don't know, this foot soldier guy looks pretty cool too. I don't know, Bandai is just really making me hyped with these figures. I don't know, just something about them. I'm just so excited to get them. Like I said, I'm a huge figure collector, so I really want to get them and add them to my collection. And a lot of times in the past few years, I've just kind of been going with it, grabbing what I can find. I do try to get all of them, but I'm definitely getting all of these figures right off the bat. Moving on over to the Zords in the toy line. Now, these Zords actually are really cool looking, and I really like how they chose animals that haven't really been done before. I think the red one is a cheetah, I think. They did that with Jungle Fury, but I really like how it's a red one now. The blue one's a gorilla. They did do that with Wild Force, but it was kind of a secondary Zord. But the Jackrabbit, now that's something new, and I'm excited to see how that works on the show. I know they've done the cheetah and gorilla, but I don't know. I like these animals. They are different. They weren't as prominent in the previous seasons, so I'm excited to see how they work. But first up, we got the Red Ranger Zord. Of course, you got the cheetah mode. You got the car racer mode, which kind of reminds me of R.P.M. for some reason. And then you got, I guess, a robot mode. It's a really cool looking Zord. I really like how it's got 3 different modes. I hope in at least the toy line you can change them into 3 different modes. It looks like you'll be able to they kind of looks like the Transformers where you can change them into 3 different modes, which seems cool. I just don't really like how the vehicle mode kind of reminds me of R.P.M. I feel like they're a little try hard in that area. Maybe it's just because they're similar. I don't know. But overall, I do really like the Zords. They are very cool looking, especially this Red Ranger one. I can't wait to see it and get it, because I didn't really like some of the Zords that the Neo Saban era did, and I'm just hoping that these are better. Now, moving over to the Blue Ranger Zords, you got the kind of Wheeler Zord, I think it's called. It's like a cargo thing. Then you got the Gorilla Zord, and it's like robot mode. Cool looking Zord. Again, I gotta say that the blue one again kind of reminds me of the blue R.P.M. Ranger Zord. I don't know. I feel like it's a little too. I don't know if they're copying it too much. If this is the actual Zord, I don't know. Something about it just. I don't know. Like I said, I wanted them to remain their own separate things. Again, these Zords do look very cool, and I'm definitely going to add them to my collection. With the past few seasons, like I said, I wasn't really into collecting the Zords. I missed a few, especially with Ninja Steel. The auxiliary Zords were just weak, especially since you had to buy the Zord all over again just to get that one auxiliary Zord, so that kind of annoyed me. But moving into the Yellow Ranger Zord, you got the Chopper Zord and the Jackrabbit Zord. Again, really cool looking, different kind of vehicle mode too, because I don't think we ever had a Chopper. Maybe we did in Overdrive, so let me know if we did have a Chopper Zord before. But this one looks really cool. The Jackrabbit Zord looks pretty cool in the animal mode, so that's different as well. I don't know. These Zords are definitely getting me pumped, and I'm excited because this again, I wasn't into the Zords these past 8 years. I got as many as I could, but some of them were a lot of money, or I just didn't like them. I mean, the Mega Force Zords, I really liked them, but I just didn't wasn't into it because the season wasn't that great. And then Dino Charge was just too many of them. I couldn't collect them all. I really actually did like them. Ninja Steel didn't really get that many because they just repainted the main Zord to get the auxiliary Zord. Samurai was probably the best one for the Zords, but I like these ones and I can't wait to get them. Moving over now, I think this is the either these are this is an auxiliary Zord or this is for the Gold and Silver Ranger. I'm not sure. You got the Jet Zord mode, then you got some kind of like ship or crab Zord or something like that. I don't really know what that middle one is. Then you got it in its vehicle mode and a crane. This is kind of cool. I like this one too. Not as much as I like the other three. The jet mode looks cool. Gives me vibes like the overdrive season. That kind of like, I don't know what it is. The one in the middle, kind of, I don't like that mode. Crane one is cool too because it gives me overdrive vibes. This one's probably the weakest though of the four that we've gotten released so far. Then we got the Megazord. Now, this is pretty cool. You got the main Megazord here on the left, and then you got the Ultra Zord, I've been told, on the right. I think that's true. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. I can't tell right now. I know one's the main Zord, one's the Ultra Zord, but I can't tell right now. I made sure to try to get both of them here, but I forgot to differentiate the two. But these Zords look very cool. It looks, I think the one on the right here is the Ultra Zord. Now, especially since you can kind of see the silver Zord there, so I think that is gonna be either an auxiliary Zord or this is gonna be the Ultra Zord of all five of the Rangers. Very cool looking Megazord. Not as bulky as some of the past few seasons have been, and I just really like that because it's better for kind of positioning and standing to display. So I really like the Zord. It's very different and cool looking, and just again, can't wait to get them all to add to my collection. Last, I want to talk about this new thing that Hasbro's doing. It's a new, I guess, legacy line on where they're calling it the Lightning Collection. Now, first we got Doggy Kruger. Now, Doggy Kruger looks very cool. And another thing that's cool with these figures is that you got I guess they did molds for the heads so you can swap out the helmets for them unmorphed or without the helmets, which I find very cool. I know recently they did do some of those, so I feel like these are cool. I don't know how much these are, but these are definitely ones I like. You got Word Z here, really cool. I really like these figures. They definitely give me hype, and I feel like Hasbro is doing very good. I like the box design too. I feel like they're better than what Bandai was doing with the Legacy line. Then you got the Dino Thunder Red Ranger, or Dino Charge Red Ranger. This is the one I feel is odd. I feel like we don't really need this. I get Dino Charge was a popular season, but I feel like I would have rather taken an older season than a recent season. I get it. They probably want to do it to advocate towards more recent years with the kids. But I feel like this one was kind of, I don't know. I didn't really like that they did Dino Charge. I would have preferred another Disney season over a Neo Saban era. That's not to say I don't want Neo Saban figures, but right now I would have preferred Disney or the original Saban era figures. These are very cool though. And I think you should definitely check them out because I think they're definitely something that's going to be big going into the Hasbro era. So I think that they're definitely something you should check out and add to your collection. I'm definitely going to do it, and I definitely think you should as well. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding Power Rangers Beast Morphers, the premiere date, and synopsis, as well as some of the new toys coming out from the Hasbro line. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share. And don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss some more Power Rangers news or videos from me in the future. This has been Vision Hero Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.